Have you ever worked on a problem for so long that when you finally figured it out, you realized the answer was right in front of you the entire time? Sounds like my entire history of my math career in high school. I would work on problems forever because math was not my strong suit, but my perfectionistic attitude was determined to figure it out and to get it right. And unfortunately for me, with math, there's no really gray area. You're either right or you're wrong. And it was so frustrating after working on it forever. I realized I was making it more complicated than it really was, and the answer was right in front of me the entire time. The same thing can be said for our relationship with God. In this world of procrastination, immediate obedience seems to be rather underrated. We're all about, yeah, that's kind of a good idea, Lord, but let me think about it. Sometimes we get an answer from Him and we want to double check, which is okay usually. But sometimes we want to triple check or check again and again, and eventually we procrastinate so long on being obedient that the moment has passed and we've missed an opportunity to bring Him glory. Friends, I don't speak from a place of perfection, like I have it all figured out, because I miss it all the time. But I've learned that in order to obey immediately, we have to trust. It's like God gives us the opportunity of those shoulda had a V8 moments, where you're just like, boom, I understand, Lord. Sorry that I missed it. I call it the spiritual 2x4. Fortunately, it rarely leaves a big old purple bruise across our face like a real 2x4 might, or when we hit our head on the cabinet. Not a lot of godly goose eggs come out of that. But sometimes there's some spiritual damage that happens when we drag our feet, where we question God, when He's like, hey, beloved, the answer is right in front of you. Proverbs 23:26 says this, Dear child, I want your full attention. Please do what I show you. Very clear, very crisp, very clean. But isn't it interesting how likely we are to shrug our shoulders, to plug our ears, to turn the other way in the time of trial or challenge, when that answer, God's answer, is right in front of us the whole time. I encourage you today to seek your heart, to stir up in your spirit and ask the Lord, God, is there anything you want me to act on right now? Where are the answers? Are there answers? And if there are, show me how to respond. Not tomorrow, not next week, but immediately. Ask the Lord to be your spiritual 2x4, and He will show you the way to go.